Good afternoon, guys, from Wine Country RV Resort in Paso Robles, California, and it's raining.
I didn't know it rained in California.
Yeah, it's a little odd and unusual that it rains. Not necessarily, the Central Coast is completely different than SoCal.
And we are coming into the rainy season, actually.
Exactly, it is January. So since it's an odd and unusual day of rain, we are gonna do something that's odd and unusual, and most people just drive right past it or drive right over it. So let's hit the road.
This is a place we've driven past countless times.
Yeah.
Both of us have. I can't count how many times I've driven this highway.
I've known about it,
Yeah.
but just never stopped.
Never stopped here. So we're on Highway 46 and we are outside of the Jack Ranch Cafe. And I guess the place where he actually died is a little bit up the road, but this is a James Dean Memorial because he actually died on this highway in 1955. And it's a beautiful little site they have here for him.
Yeah, very young age. Imagine where cinema would have gone if he would have been part of it for the second half or whatever of his life.
Well, I mean, he only lived to 24, so
Yeah,
imagine if he had lived another 70 years.
Exactly.
What he would have done with his life and given to the world. So anyway, nice place to stop. It's
stretch your legs.
Yeah.
Walk the dogs.
Apparently they have really good food here. We're not really ready for food, so we're not going to eat, but they also have wine tasting from the Hearst Ranch here, so.
Yeah, it's a fun little place. Totally worth the stop.
Yeah.
Hey, you ready to go? Woohoo! Now you're off-roading Grandma's car? Okay, here it is. So this is the spot right at the junction of the 46 and the 41 where the accident was, and people have left little items to memorialize James Dean. So I'm going to try to spare you some of the wind noise, but you gotta love it. James Dean drives Porsche, and then some American flags. There might be some added meaning to some of the things here that I just might not know about. But yeah, it's just another spot that we've both driven past many, many times. Off to the next odd and unusual spot.
I'm ready.
I know, I'm excited for this one. Never been there myself as well, but always heard about it. I've always wanted to come out to Parkfield to go hunting. There's a ranch out here that has amazing wild boar hunting, and it's just well managed. And in case you didn't know, California has a significant wild boar population. Some of them are feral mixed in with the Russian wild boar, but they're all non-native for the most part. They can cause a ruckus. They'll get into the crops and whatnot, and they can really be just a royal pain in the butt and just destroy all kinds of things. But the hunting for them is available. Obviously you'll have better success on private ranches. That's just the way it is here in California and many parts of the world for that matter. But the quality of the meat, it just tastes so amazing, and we would even mix it in with our venison for sausage. And so you have wild boar, wild venison sausage. Good stuff.
She says that she's never afraid. Just picture everybody naked.
So what we're looking for is the bridge that goes right over the San Andreas Fault. The fault that could break California in half and wipe it off the map.
The San Andreas Fault is now primed for some action. San Andreas is the state's longest fault and one of the most dangerous.
This is beautiful country. Imagine what it looks like in the springtime when it's all green.
This is a pretty fun road to drive to.
Yeah.
Parkfield is that way, half a mile.
Okay. But the bridge is what's...
It's a lot of things.
There it is. San Andreas Fault now entering North American plate. Ha!
We found it. Hey, and look, see, I told you, it has this thing in the middle of it. I told you there's something in the middle that moves when the plate's...
Really?
See? I read it said that this slides back and forth.
Interesting. Well, let's get out and explore it.
I seriously thought this part of the San Andreas fault line would be more dramatic. If you get down by LA, it's very dramatic, like really sharp inclines and rocks jutting out of the ground, and I mean like giant rocks, right? Not little ones. It really does just look like a riverbed. It's cool out here. It's beautiful. Not cool temperature-wise, I mean like gorgeous. Rolling hills, all the oak trees. And flying drones that you have to dodge. But no, it's gorgeous out here. There's all of the oaks and rolling hills. We're kind of coming into that time of the year when it's going to start raining and it'll start turning really green here. Still beautiful right now. You know, you only have one wife. You shouldn't run her over with your drone.
I didn't run you over. The obstacle avoidance kicked in. This is the bustling town of Parkfield.
All 18 people.
But it totally looks like an awesome place to hang out and just like kind of get away from it all. There's the lodge.
And the cafe.
Okay. Yeah, this is cool, guys. We need to spend some more time out here. So check it out. This is the lodge, and it's got like a playground treehouse thing. Yeah, that is a tree stump. But there's RV sites over here, guys. So if you just want to come and get away from it all, totally perfect place.
Okay, hey, there's stuff for sale here if you want to move out here.
I'm sure there is land for sale.
Number 19. Hey, there's a bluegrass festival here.
Yeah, there's probably a lot of really cool things that take place here. So yeah, we need to backtrack out of here for our circle back towards the 101.
Looks good on the sky. Looks good on that neon bus. Can you hear me? I'm in California dreaming about who we used to be.
Okay guys, remember I told you about the pigs? Well, there are pigs right up here on the side of the road.
Oh my goodness gracious, they're all over the road.
Okay.
Hi guys. Baby pigs! Oh,
there they are.
Hi guys! That one's staying right here.
Oh, there's one. They're black, so those are generally the Russian boars. Good eating stuff. I'm so glad we were able to show you guys some wild boar. It also goes to show you how damn good the land is out here for going wild boar hunting. But gotta pay up for it. Instagram time.
I have a thing for windmills. This is what it's all about. Just drive out here and enjoy the hillsides of California. It is gorgeous. But I gotta take a picture. Turkeys!
There they go. Bye, turkeys.
If you like the way you look that much, oh baby, you should go and love yourself.
Okay guys, we are in San Miguel and here's the mission. I'm pretty sure it's closed given the time of day, but dang, that is beautiful.
Wow,
Whoa.
look at that bell
Yeah.
tower. The lighting tonight with all of these rain clouds and the sun setting is kind of an eerie but very beautiful look. Tortas.
Ooh, this looks like it's gonna be a good
Enchiladas.
place.
Homemade tortillas. Okay, bye guys.
Squish. Read the sign.
Okay.
Hi, how are you?
I'm
Good.
good. You like your own tortillas?
Yeah. You've never heard me say that?
I've never heard you say a peep about it. Not a word. Nothing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ooh, 2 different kinds of salsa too. Thank you.
Thank you. What'd you get?
An asada California burrito. So it just has guacamole, pico, meat, and French fries.
French fries don't belong in a burrito. Oh. Well, that hit the spot. And we are back at Wine Country RV Resort. All right, guys, our stay here has been very, very relaxing. And this adults only jacuzzi and hangout area is kind of one of those features that we really come to like. We got pretty lucky and there's nobody else here so we can show it to you, but that's just a water feature. There's a little propane fire ring right there, and then a really awesome jacuzzi.
Alright guys, I hope you had as much fun as we did today. This was like a perfect day for us.
Yeah.
Taking a little exploratory road trip, finding all kinds of fun little places.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah. We've got something really fun planned for tomorrow, so if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, do so now. And we'll see you on the flip side.
Good night.
Are you done?
Yeah.
So this is a place. Are you done?
I think so.
So this is
Sorry, I can't help it.
you're being an ass, and I have the car keys. Do you want to keep going?
We're going there, huh?
Uh-huh.
All right.
How about if I just take the camera?
My hand's stuck in the camera.